All right, and we're back one more time for tonight. Coming in at number 5 with the Drifters. That was Up on the Roof, later made famous about 15 or so years later by James Taylor. And one of the earliest hits to top the then newly reconstructed Billboard charts in 1957, that was That'll Be the Day. Probably Buddy Holly's most famous recording of his sadly short-lived career. So anyways, I'm actually going to veer off the script here for just 1 second, and I want to give a quick shout out to Mr. John Conway. I got to speak with him today, and I mentioned my radio show to him. I don't know if he got the chance to tune in tonight, but if you did, John, I really appreciated our phone call, and I can't wait to see you again. So anyways, back to the script. I want to say thank you all again for tuning in this week, and if you want a little bit more of what goes on with me and with the show, be sure to check out the new Instagram page at The Sound America Top 40, dedicated to all things about the show. Again, that's at The Sound America Top 40, 40 being the number and not spelled. So anyway, let's end tonight on a nod to Southern rock with this song that became the Allman Brothers Band biggest hit on the bop charts. Coming in at number 2, it's Ramblin' Man. I think this time around the Allmans were kept off the top spot by Cher's Half Breed. Ugh. I'm not a big Cher fan, what can I say? But personally, I think if you want a song that's in that similar style, I think the Raiders' Indian Reservation or Neil Young's Pocahontas are much better songs with similar themes. But then again, to own is each, I guess, or to each his own. I've heard it both ways, but I don't know what the right way is. Anyways, I'll send you off right now with some Ramblin' Man, R-M-B-L-I-N apostrophe, as Steve Martin would like to say. And thank you all again for checking out the show this week. Good night. Have a pleasant tomorrow, and we'll see you all next time on 98.1 FM WQAQ, the soundtrack of Quinnipiac. Allmans, take us home.